Okay, but Kai, we wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't just up and let a crazed lunatic of an enemy general go. My brother was nearing death for lack of water.
Is that better? I don't know why I disconnected. Anyway, let's start this again. So, happy Monday, everybody, and happy Memorial Day. Today in the US is Memorial Day, and I am thankful for freedom and the chance to use it. So, today we're going to keep working on Mark and Kai's. Yeah, thank you for letting me know, Changeling. Today we're gonna keep working on Mark and Kai's argument. Mark's chewing out Kai for letting Andre go here. I think I'm gonna fix Kai's head back here because it's a little big. But I wanted to start here with Mark and Kai.
Okay, but Kai, we wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't just up and let a crazed lunatic of an enemy general go.
Alright, so now it's gonna cut to a close-up of Kai. Just gonna get nice intense face here. So how are all you guys doing today? Anything cool in the works? What's new and happening? I've been slowly learning like the cool kid slang, but I think I'm late to the party because, you know, I'm not a cool kid anymore. But I learned what no cap means the other day, so there's that. It's funny how the older you get, like the longer it takes slang to trickle down. By the time it gets to you, it's no longer cool, basically. It is almost my wonderful husband's birthday. He is turning a year older, like most people do on their birthdays. Have you guys ever met somebody born on February 29th? I feel like most people I've met who've been born on Leap Day have had really good humor about it. It'd be kind of a bummer to have a birthday that only really happens every 4 years. You could celebrate on the 28th, but the calendar just skips you by. I'm trying to find a way to keep his intensity without, like, I don't know, losing. Like, I want to keep him all close up and stuff, but I still want to use his shoulders. That's pretty good. No, I want him to keep his head pretty still for this line, but maybe one, like, accent look.
My brother was nearing death for lack of water.
Somewhere in there, I want, like, a slightly more intense face. Oh, there's two Theos. I was working on extra pages this morning. Like, every time I draw another panel, it's like, oh no, I'm one panel closer to the end, and then I feel sad, and then I don't draw anymore. It's so hard, guys. So, we've been watching this Netflix show called Hyperdrive, and it's all about, like, professional drifters, like car drifters. They have super awesome looking cars, and then they do crazy things with them. But it really made me want to play Need for Speed Underground. Which is basically the same idea. You have crazy looking cars, you do cool stuff with them. But my favorite Need for Speed is Need for Speed Underground, which you can't actually really buy anymore. It's like EA just swept it under the rug and you can't find it at all. You can't buy it on Steam, you can't buy it on whatever EA has, Origin. They have Underground too, but not Underground, and so I have to rely on my CD to play it. But man, it has such jamming music. And the tracks are pretty cool. It's all like this cityscape. At night, it's all rain-drenched and reflecty, which was pretty cool for the time, let me tell you. Our Windows 98 computer could barely handle it back in the day. Anyway, I enjoyed that game a lot. Even though the enemies cheat, the other cars are like way too fast. It's got me thinking, like, I wonder how good I would actually be at drifting. Like, I have this really old car that's mine, and I love it to pieces, and my husband is like, you should get a new car, your car's gonna, rust into dust one of these days. And I'm like, no, I want to keep this car. But now I'm thinking, like, what if I paint it, like, stupidly, obnoxiously, and drift it? You know? Just thinking out loud here. Okay. Let's see how this looks.
My brother was nearing death for lack of water.
He has a good...
My brother was nearing death for lack of water.
Maybe one more. I want Just sort of like twist his head. So the other day I took my my fancy camera out and I went down to the park because I wanted to take pictures of ducks. So I went with my sister. And yeah, the ducks were jerks. They were either like doing nothing and being super boring, or they were, you know, doing everything behind my back. So I couldn't get a picture of them fast enough. But I did get some really good pictures of them. I saw a blue mallard. Like, usually they're super bright green, but this one had a blue head. It was like bluish purple. So I looked it up later, and apparently they're kind of rare. So that was pretty cool. I got a picture of them. Hi, Green! Welcome to the party! Whoop whoop! Now it's hopping. And I really wanted to keep this intensity though. I made more progress on my anthology comic last night. It's like a 4-page prequel comic to Extra. Listener and Hypershatic, whoa! So many people coming. Welcome. Now we gotta get out the confetti. Now that Hypershatic and Listener are here.
Death for lack of water.
I'm not a fan of this progression of...
My brother was nearing death for lack of water.
I feel like this needs to be more intense in the face. Just quick. Fix it up. Fix up those eyes. Move his nose a little higher.
Nearing death for lack of water.
Keep his nose wrinkles.
Was nearing death for lack of water.
There we go. Anything but green? You gotta take the green out of your name then. Fluff. Alright, I'll call you Fluff.
My brother was nearing death for lack of water.
I get it though. Sometimes people call me freaks. I like Although I didn't really like it when people called me Stick at first either, and then, you know, this was very early in the internet days. And who knew that naming yourself Stick Freaks would get you nicknames like Stick?
Oh, my brother was nearing death for lack of water.
That's pretty good. I need to figure out the spacing to Indigo at
Water.
Merc.
You told me.
Alright, so Merc here. Let's just get Mark's face in here. It's supposed to be like a Sticinator. I like it. Here's a murky face. I think it's hard to draw his hair around this kind of expression though, because it like usually tangents with the eye lines. Mark's hair is just a pain in general, but I love it. So much fun. Thanks. I don't mind being called Christy at all. In fact, I prefer it. But I answer to just about everything now. My full legal name, Christine. If somebody calls me Christine, I'm just like, who are you talking to? Nobody but that one gym teacher called me Christine, even though I corrected her every single year. Like, just Christine's fine. She's like, okay, Christine. Like, okay, guess I'm Christine in this class. I called you by your first name a couple times, and you were weirded out by it. I think I wrote you a letter and I put your first name on that too. I'll let listener disclose his first name if he so desires. You could honestly say anything and people would believe you. His first name is Booker Snap McGuffins. All one word. Oh, John! A snack. A snack sounds great. I don't know. If you find a good snack, that would be wonderful. It's not a... You have a good first name. Oh, there is a siren. Hope everybody's okay. Don't make it anything gross. No gross snacks. Okay, this is supposed to be like a bewildered, like...
For lack of water.
Maybe something like that. And I'm really ruining my attempt at thin lines. Whatever. Pickled liverwort, John! Oatmeal raisin cookie. John, don't eat my cookie. Oatmeal raisin isn't my top flavor, but I would eat it. Do they have those hot sauce chips still there? Like, I went to Menards and they're the only place I knew that had those delicious hot sauce chips. And they made me cry, but they were so good.
You told me he was pretending to be sick! You told me he was pretending to be sick!
Alright, so I don't know if I want to change the camera angle because I want Mark to turn around to Indigo.
You told me he was pretending to be sick!
I think when he says sick, we'll change the camera angle.
You told me.
Do, 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 do. Putting in Marky's hair. So in the last like 4 things I've made, I've always had a male protagonist with like, you know, spiky hair, but it's always been a different direction of spiky. And it really messes me up when I switch drawing them or I finish a project or something, because like going from Xavier to Mark, I was gonna like spike it up, and going from, you know, Mark to Xavier, I like mess up Xavier's hair by spiking it everywhere. When I was working on penciled in, like Gabriel's goes down. That was just a huge mess. I can't keep them straight. Like, I learned to draw spikes in one direction and then it just, they keep going that way. Does anybody else have this problem? They draw one character and they just taint everything else. Oh my goodness. Marky. I was trying to think. I have some lightning effects I have to do later on in this episode. And I was thinking last night, like, how could I make the lightning effects really, really cool? And I have hit film, which does pretty cool lightning, but like I want more than just the stock lightning effect, you know? You can do a lot with sound, but I want most of the effect to be in the lighting itself. You know, just make it flash more dramatically.
You told me he was
Either way, I'm looking forward to lightning, even though it's like at the tail end of the episode. There's a lot of like glowy effects next episode that I'm still trying to think about how to do. This next episode has lots of fire and lots of lightning. And probably lots of water too. Like, we're gonna get all the elements in here and it's gonna be a lot of work. I'm trying to wrap my head around like an easier way to get what imagery I have planned onto the frame in as few hours as possible. What if I like make a wall in Blender and then I like, put fire on that? And then I could just kind of move it around in space.
You told me he was pretending to be sick!
Let's see. I'll just do indigo right here. Actually, if he's... Let me get my beanie babies out so I can rotate them around in space. Alright, Mark standing here. Indigo standing here. So when Mark turns around, he'd be on the left. Let's not change camera angles. It's gonna wonk everything up. No camera angle change.
For lack of water. You told me he was pretending to be sick!
We'll just turn Mark around here. Just gonna scooch in his hair. Pointed ears. Some loud birds outside. What are they screaming about? Anyway. So, once I get Mark in here, let's play that back.
You told me he was pretending to be sick!
Not bad.
Told me he was pretending to be sick! Sick!
Let's add in teeth version of this. Then just basically trace the last frame. No point duplicating it because it looks silly if you just redraw one piece of it. Reaching up there. Then really like drawing their noses. I don't know why, but drawing the nose is like the best part. Nose and their hair twiddle, like these things.
You told me he was pretending to be sick!
Huh.
Sick!
Huh.
Okay. So Indigo's right behind him here. Now we'll draw him. Does it look? It's dark brown or black? I guess it's black. It says it's black, but I just wanted to make sure. I think this is the first time Indigo's getting drawn this episode. Like for realsies. Those of you who have seen episode 13, what is your opinion of Indigo? I never really asked for audience feedback on him. You dislike him. Same as Mimi. Mimi doesn't like anybody. She's just... So, general dislike so far. I'll put a tally in the general dislike. Okay. Opinion of Indigo. Mark is dumb. One tally against a Mark. Swift death is a better punishment. Kai and Mimi will need to have their heart-to-heart pretty soon, I think. I'm gonna quick bring up move deal. My reference sheet. Just because I always forget which side his bandana goes on. As Raid says, the bandana born. Hey, oh, River just turned upside down and made the cutest noise while doing it. You're adorable, River. She's all crunched in a little box. But upside down. can do that. I always forget details about my own characters. Indigo and Andre both need therapy. Yeah, have fun giving Andre therapy. Mm. And some arrows there. Try not to wake the sleeping Theo. Alright.
You told me he was pretending to be sick! You told me he was pretending to be sick!
I'll take his ears down. About 45 degrees. I don't know why, but Indigo's design reminds me of this one really weird restaurant we went to when I was like 9. It was like, one of those hunting themed restaurants where there's like way too much taxidermy on the walls and everything. But what really stood out about this restaurant was the amount of food they gave you. Like they I had like a kids meal and I ordered ravioli, and like you'd expect, a normal amount of ravioli, but no, they gave me like this massive platter with there were only 9 raviolis on this thing, but they were larger than my outspread hand at the time. It was like massive raviolis. There's 9 of these things, so I like eat 2 of them and take the rest home. Like, why? Why are they giving us so much food? I wonder if that place is still in business. You have a lemon in your fridge. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your dang lemons. What am I supposed to do with these? I don't remember the rest of it. Something about combustible lemons and burning houses down with the lemons. I know, it was a cool restaurant. I was just bewildered by the amount of ravioli I had received. I don't going to give Stu. Let's change his eyes up a bit.
He was pretending to be sick. To be sick.
But, you know, make them not super creepy and empty. Oh yeah, all you can eat restaurants are the best. I miss buffets. Like, I feel like the buffets are a dying breed, but man, my dad spoiled us like almost every Sunday. Not always, but most Sundays we would go to Old Country Buffet because they had like some kind of deal going on Sundays. And like, man, I would load up on the macaroni and cheese, and Donnie and I would always invent a new dessert. Our greatest concoction was combining milk and orange Fanta, which, you know, sounds gross, but it was actually really, really good. It was like it tasted like a dreamsicle.
You told me he was pretending to be sick.
We also made ice cream cookie sandwiches. It was in this, like, that Old Country Buffet was like in this magical little strip mall. I don't know, it had like a weird like support beam thing that was made of concrete in the storefronts, and you could like slide down it. It's like wee. It had a neon sign that had a lady pushing a shopping cart, and like her legs were supposed to be animated, but they just kind of flashed back and forth, and it didn't really look like she was walking at all, just like her legs were like meep, meep. The store next to the buffet was a little bit cursed. Like, it went through a few iterations. First it was a Barnes and Noble, and it had the world's comfiest chair. Like, it was so squishy, and I just wanted to, you know, fall asleep in it. But I only got it a few times because usually somebody else was sitting there, and I would just, you know, hover around. Just like this creepy 5-year-old just waiting for them to like get out of the chair. I kept my distance though, so they weren't ever intimidated enough to leave, sadly. Ooh, spinach pear salad sounds delicious. That is a good invention. I like that. I might make that later. Get some pears. Let's see what came after the comfy chair Barnes and Noble. Because one day we came in, it was just like gone. It had been completely gutted, and like oh, the store is gone. The bookstore's gone. I think then came the Waterfall Shoe Shop. Like this really fancy schmancy shoe brand moved in, and it was a little out of place, and like their entire store was just like water features, but then randomly there'd be like one shelf with one really expensive shoe. And we're just like, yes, expensive shoe. And go back to, you know, staring at the waterfall. And that lasted like 6 months before it went out of business. And something else moved in there, but I don't remember what it was. Wasn't as cool as the waterfall shoe shop. What did you do? Oh no, you're fine. I'm sorry. I don't know how stream comments work. But I saw it, I think. It was the one about vanilla ice cream and orange sherbet, which sounded really good. And I want to make that too. Last night, my friend Chelsea came over, and John and Chloe and Chelsea and I all watched the My Hero Academia movie, the first one. It was really cute. I liked it. I totally called some of the plot points, though.
Nick! You told me he was pretending to be sick!
There we go.
Nick!
Alright, let's cut back to Kai here. My Hero Academia? It's on Crunchyroll. It's on almost everything. I think we get it through Crunchyroll. I think it's pretty good. Like, its popularity is well deserved. Though they do like doing flashbacks a little too much. Like, sometimes a whole third of an episode will be Izuku flashbacking. Like, yes, I know that you spent all your animation budget on animating a rock concert with 30 characters in it, but come on. That's really my only complaint, and that's a minor thing. Yeah, guys. Oops. There we go.
You're
Alright, back to Mark.
Your combined treason has put all these...
Let's put Kai on one side and Indigo on the other here. Korean, that's the best anime. You know, I've actually watched very few anime series. I'm more of a manga person. So, like, you just have to rely on other people to figure out what some plots are. I don't want them to be super close together. My favorite anime is Cells at Work. Mango. I love mango so much. I should buy more mangoes. I just don't think to buy them. And they're a minor pain to cut for how much mango you get. Put my key down here.
Your combined treason has... Oh, you don't like Osmosis Jones, right? I guess it's like in a similar vein, but in a similar vein. Sorry. Okay. My friend Chelsea got me a red blood cell Nendo for Christmas, and I love her. Osmosis Jones is kind of intense. And watching it like as an adult after taking a biology class, you're like, oh, that joke's kind of inappropriate. Oh my. Like as a kid, it all went over my head. I've only seen it like twice though. 3 times. I can't figure out where his nose is going here. I should have drawn his head first. And then his hair. I'm supposed to be angry here. So I'm trying to like scrunch his head down. Oh, hi, Greg. Welcome. I wouldn't say I'm a huge germaphobe, but I have standards. Like, I'll pick up pennies off the ground and stuff and do things like that. You can't not pick pennies up off the ground. Who did an oopsie? Did you accidentally unleash Hydra upon the world? I'm gonna have to take out all 7 of its heads. How many heads does Hydra have? Or is it just the thing where like you cut off one, another grows back? I don't remember Hydra's. Designing adaptables. You know, I whenever I see an adaptable sell for a high amount of money, I'm like, ooh, I could design adaptables. But you know what? I like writing stories more than making stuff and selling it. I like adaptable style. I have thought about making like a virtual pet website. I think that'd be fun. Natalie is set. Ooh, Penny is tail side up. Yeah, I've never heard that. You have to step on the penny first. I usually use my patented swooping pickup motion that I perfected in high school to pick up abandoned pencils on the ground. Ooh, ouch. That sounds awful. Bruising your spine? Pinged a nerve. That sounds very painful. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Ouch. It wasn't as bad as that, but something. It reminded me of something that happened to me. I had just made my husband a bowl of spaghetti for his lunch, and I was gonna bring it to him because he had a rough day, and so I was walking up the stairs. And I don't know what happened, but I slipped and I like fell face first on the stairs while holding a plate of spaghetti. It went everywhere and I like banged my chin really hard. I felt like an idiot, and then I didn't have spaghetti for my husband. But I did not bruise my spine or ping a nerve. Well, I suppose I pinged my face nerves, but you got 3 days off. Woohoo! You warned me about stairs. I didn't listen.
Your combined treason. Your combined treason has put all.
See what it looks like. Can I just flip from this pose to his angry pose? Ooh, that doesn't sound fun at all. One time I asked in my trauma fiction group on Facebook about cracked ribs and what they feel like, and people gave me so many like personal stories about what they how it felt. It's like, oh my goodness. Ugh. First time in an ambulance. I think I've heard ambulance rides aren't particularly comfortable. It seems like if you were gonna take somebody in an ambulance, you would like, make sure their spine wasn't jostled around, but I've heard it's quite bumpy. There's John. I wonder if he brought me snacks. I'm actually making really good progress on this scene. I'm farther ahead than I thought I would be. Hmm. They have made ambulance improvements in the last several years. Fluff up those ears a bit. Ear space. No, I don't think so. Oops.
You'd be sick. Your combined treason has put all these foxes. Combined treason.
Alright, I'm gonna take this pose and like just intensify it a little more. That sounds. I'm, I'm not even sure what to think. I mean, it's sort of in the same realm as Osmosis Jones, but I want Mark to be a little like intensifying his. I don't know. I just wanted it to look more intense as he speaks. I think this will do the trick.
Combined treason has put all these foxes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Your combined treason has put all.
Just need to get the foreshortening looking right. Arms like that.
Your combined treason has put all these
Right, let's get a quick in between here. Doesn't have to be fancy. See what that looks like. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Your combined treason has put all these foxes in.
Let's fish these out even more.
treason has put all these foxes in danger.
There we go. Hello, John. What are
Scones and some milk for you.
Thank you so much. Blueberry.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, honey. You're the best.
You're welcome.
Did you open this away from the mic? Because it's like the loudest container in the world.
Sure.
Thank you.
Even loud.
The opening the clamshell. Oh, was it? They changed the packaging? Okay, these like scones from Meyer are one of my favorite foods in the world. They're like little triangles of goodness. They're just as good as I remember them. These scones are very nostalgic to me because my mom and I would read Redwall together. And every time they got to a feast scene, we'd whip out these scones. And just chow down. Man, John's the best husband ever.
Your combined treason has put all these foxes in danger.
Okay. In danger. So we're gonna take this extreme pose and tone it down a bit.
Has put all these foxes in danger.
Just keep one arm out. Let his hand drop a bit. Sorry, tried to talk and eat a scone at the same time. Okay.
Your combined treason has put all these foxes in danger.
I guess they're leaving again. No, it's not pretty either. His eyes are just super messed up. Here we go.
these foxes in danger. Has put all these foxes in danger.
Try raising that hand a bit. I like that better.
Your combined treason has put all these foxes in danger.
Alright, I'm gonna put an in between here to just bring those poses together. Doesn't move too much, but that arm drop kind of looks silly. And just trace his face. Hmm. That line. Hey.
All these foxes in danger.
I like that better. Let's fill in little connecty bits here. Oops.
Has put all these foxes in danger.
Yay! I think that's that scene complete. Let's watch it from the beginning. Oh wait, no, I still have to draw this lovely establishing shot. I'll watch the rest just in case.
Put me to exile or some such quandabosh, but it is imperative that we must evacuate. The enemy is planning an attack with extreme immediacy.
Okay, but Kai, we wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't just up and let a crazed lunatic of an enemy general go.
My brother was nearing death for lack of water.
You told me he was pretending to be sick. Your combined treason has put all these foxes in danger.
Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. So we're just gonna knock out this group shot. And see where we are at the end of that. Coming along.
let me check the script and see how far along we are here. About 1.5 pages through the 6-page script. Not too shabby. Boop, boop. It looks a little silly. I think his head's probably too big. At least that's the problem it's been all the other times. I'll come back to him. Actually, I think it might just be... His head's too low. There we go. Alright, Mark. Indigo. Let's see, his quiver would be poking that way. So I try to join like comic groups whenever I find one. Just to, see what other people are doing. Mingle with other people who have fallen into the trap of drawing thousands of pages. But like, sometimes you find like a really nice one, and sometimes you find a somewhat scary one where like everybody has really scary comics, and you're like, I'll just be on my way. This is Zoe.
is Amy. Okay, I should draw her wings first. And Louis behind her, so I'll get him started too. Quick save here. Tap it pooped out on me. Hey. Come on, tablet. Come on. Come on. Hey. There you go. Do I have a Toy House account? I do not. I have, thought about pestering people for codes, but then I'm like, I already have, folders of my characters. I guess it would be nice for commissioning people, because I do get commissions once in a while. To grow my Theo collection. For those of you who don't know, I collect commissions of my character Theo. It's like collecting art styles. If you commission a bunch of the same character, you can like see how each person interprets them. Although I have so many Theos now, I've started to branch out to just like Alexis and Xavier. They're fun to get commissions of too. Most of the time I just make references for my characters though. I store them all over different folders on my computer. Or just in sketchbooks. You're on a quest to upload all your characters. 300! You have literally over 1,000 characters. My goodness, I don't know what I would do with that many characters. I think I totaled like all of mine up, like including like the minor person in the background, and it was like 70. I'm curious. Once I finish this, I'll quick outline my characters. Fairy Foxes alone has most of them, I think. We got the main foxes, 7. The minor foxes are harder to count. Paul Spencer, Bingo. Zoe's mom, Zoe's dad. Try to remember them all.
Should I count their grade school teacher? She was in there. Miss Angel, I think her name was. And I guess you got like the past characters, like King Yester and King Maro. Hmm. Yeah, you guys have tons and tons of characters. My friend Katie is also a very prolific character maker. Every time I see her, she's got like 2 or 3 more. Sometimes more. I think she totaled her characters up once and it was like, yeah, pushing 1,000. I don't have space in my head for all those characters. I forget the ones I have already. What? Clay, you should talk with me on stream. Clay, how many characters do you have total?
Not that many actually.
Yeah, you have fewer than me.
Yeah, I kind of make them and then I don't know, it's kind of like family members where you just like you adopt a couple and then you're like, okay, I can only provide for 3.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's what Toy House is for. Well, if you have a code, you're welcome to send it to me. I will put all 10 of my characters on it.
Yeah, I feel bad if I start forgetting about minor
Me
characters.
too. Oh, sometimes people don't let me forget about minor characters because they inexplicably, you know, have Gray as their favorite or something.
Or the pancakes.
Don't bring up the pancakes.
To like
The stupid pancakes.
they're not even a side character anymore.
They're just part of the main cast.
Oh yeah. Protagonist.
Protagonist pancakes. Move aside, Alexis and Xavier. Pancakes.
You need to have a whole arc for the pancakes. What kind of emotional development can they go through?
Remember when Gray was more popular than Mark? Poor Mark. Yeah, the emotional development of the pancakes.
Well, yeah, now you have waffles and pancakes. All you need is French toast.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be your next story.
Well, Fairy Foxes was supposed to have all 3. So I think in some dark web, like, assessment of all the boys, Mark's favorite is waffles, Louis is French toast, and Kai's is pancakes.
He doesn't strike me as a pancake guy.
Back in the day, he was. Now he doesn't really seem like much of a pancake
He's just
guy.
not a food guy.
No, his favorite food is fruit.
He does like some food. Contrary to what he proclaims.
Just remember that one collaboration comic we did where I felt so bad that you were starving Kai that like I had one of my characters force him to eat a taco.
I'm starving Kai? Is that how this goes?
Yes.
I'm not responsible for my character's actions.
Yes.
Okay, I am, but, you know, in a very roundabout way.
I guess I can understand that.
He has all the food he wants, he just doesn't want it.
He's too picky.
Yeah. The feather in episode 7. The one that like drifts down. I spent way too long on that one.
Is that their favorite side character?
That's what Natalie says. Goji for pancakes with a side of birdseed. You know, he doesn't actually like birdseed either. He just ate it to show up Andre that one time.
He's capable of it.
He had a voracious appetite back in the day. Now he has issues.
I got a very crunchy bowl of cereal. I think I'm gonna eat it downstairs.
What? It's not gonna pick up your crunches from over there.
But it might.
It won't. I know how much crunching this mic picks up. But if you feel
I'm
self-conscious, you can go
about
downstairs.
cereal.
Fine.
Cereal.
Leave me.
See you
I see
later.
how it is.
I want to see that when it's done.
Okay, it's pretty much done right now. I just have to fill in the lines I've forgotten. Like these. This mark looks so stupid. I only filter me. Hey, Kiki got him to eat some soup last episode. He's good. He's good to go. Alright, I think now this is done. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Drop in this.
Put me to exile or some such quandabosh, but it is imperative that we must evacuate. The enemy is planning an attack with extreme immediacy.
Okay, but Kai, we wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't just up and let a crazed lunatic of an enemy general go.
My brother was nearing death for lack of water.
You told me he was pretending to be sick. Your combined treason has put all these foxes in danger.
Yay! This scene is done. Alright, what's next? Got 45 minutes to start the next scene, which is just basically a continuation of this one. But I have to name it all the same. Oh, I named that first one 1, so I just call this one 2. Sure, it's on animation. Viola. Okay. Shot of Indigo and Kai looking guilty, but not entirely repentant. That's our opening shot. First, I should probably drop in the audio. The first is Mark. Evacuate.
Ugh. Even if we could evacuate everyone, we wouldn't have a place to evacuate to.
There's that line. Next is Mimi. Oh dear. Here's Mimi's lines are not yet in tangible form. I'll have to figure that out later. Mark. There will be 50 foxes here, and Donnie put this one in German for me. Über 50 Fuchs. Which is incorrect, I think. But that's okay.
There are over 50 foxes here. We won't fit.
That's good. Mimi's after that. And then one more mark in this mess. Is this all one take? I guess it is. It's all one line in the script, so.
You got us in this mess, and now you're gonna get us out. You're both going to work with me to organize a safe evacuation plan for the entire camp. And that's an order.
Okay, looks like you gave me 2 takes. So I guess I'll list the other one.
You got us in this mess, and now you're gonna get us out. You're both going to work with Mimi to organize a safe evacuation plan for the entire camp. And that's an order.
I kind of like the second one, actually. First is good, so is the second. So I just need Mimi's lines after that. Stretch down. Thank you, Fluff. It's okay if you can't find one. Alright, so first picture. Very special episode about diversity. I'm not sure what you're referencing, but alright, so Kai and Indigo need to look. So Kai's on the left here. Indigo be on the right. You've arrived. What are you doing here? I can't walk across this obstacle course of sketchbooks. There's a bird outside. Something outside. Okay, there's. Okay. Get indigo. You're scared to hear yourself. Well, you don't have to listen to yourself on the stream. I thought you did your lines really well, though. I think they're gonna go nicely with the other ones. It's really fun when you finally get to drop all the lines together. I'm trying to. I think this will work for what I'm looking for. This is kind of a shot of them being angry at each other.
Even if we could evacuate everyone, we wouldn't have a place to evacuate to.
Okay. Let's back to Mark.
Even if we could.
John is back home again. The joys of sitting on top of the garage door. Okay, so I want Mark to like do that the nose grab thing. I don't know what you call it. their name for this? Aspiration. At one point in time, we got like analog local channels on our TV antenna. And if the wind was right, you could watch the Extreme Home Makeover. It was a little fuzzy, but it came through sometimes. And I started a running tally of how many, like, of the wives grabbed their noses when they were excited when the bus moved. It was like this motion. I don't know, you like clasp your nose and cry, I guess. It never really occurred to me that that's what people do when they're excited or overwhelmed with emotion. It was like a good 80% of people did that. I want his eyes to be obscured. No, I just don't like this in general. I hate to delete art, but see, it was this way and he's using his left. Chad is doing something outside. Whee! Exasperated Mark, go! Eh. I can get this. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the Sunstream, but Changeling did the first flats, and they look really good for the first scene, so that scene's complete. That's really exciting. I think it's the first time somebody else has ever like colored a piece of fairy foxes for me, so it's a momentous occasion, and I'm thankful for the help. It's weird hearing John outside through the windows. Nobody's usually out there. Except for the occasional package man, solicitor.
Even if we could evacuate everyone, we wouldn't have a place to evacuate to.
Let's do that final. Put in his fluffies here. He looks so tired. He's done babysitting.
Even if we could evacuate everyone, we wouldn't have a place to evacuate to.
I like that. I just need to shrug his shoulders here.
Even if we could evacuate everyone.
And I'll just bring it back to 2.
Even if we could evacuate everyone, we wouldn't have a place. Could evacuate everyone, we wouldn't have a place to evacuate to.
That's not too bad there. I have 20 minutes left, and I guess I could try to find Mimi's voice lines, but I don't really want to do that on stream. We can see what the next scene after this is. Cloud City. I need to make that. Maybe I'll just start Blender filing something. You know, maybe I'll start work on a dragon, because that's gonna, oh my goodness, there's so many Theos. Let's call their numbers down to 1. Alright, Blender. And let's just work on a dragon. Let's see, how did you do this? Write a plane. No, it's an empty. Empty image. And what I want to get is this dragon from the style sheet. There they are. So we'll just quick grab this. Save that. Get rid of the default cube. Empty image, open, then pictures, references, references. There it is, the top. Voila. Oops. No. There. Okay. Nope. One more. Perfect. Actually, let's flip it. Okay. Transparency. And now we can bring back the cube. Actually, I kind of want to start with like the basic shapes of the dragon. Come back to empty here. View. Display. I want it in front, but I want it to be like. I did check transparency, that's why. So my idea here is to make a 3D dragon model so I don't have to draw a ton of dragons later, and I can just sort of plop these guys in the background and, you know, change their colors around and just have a ton of background dragons. That's the idea. And I'm just gonna save this really quick. Get main spheres of the body in there. Maybe some cylinders. The neck. I'll just need that. Some divisions in. Maybe even more than that. I'll just put a bunch in. One more cylinder for the body. Actually, that's not right. Slip that in there. And more of those. I might do the tail separately. And the legs, we'll get to those later too. Alright, so what I want to do is go to sculpt mode and remesh the voxel. And just select like the whole thing. Oh, it's remeshed, okay. Do I take commissions? I do take commissions. Once in a while. Depending on what you want. You know, if I already remeshed this, I probably don't want to remesh it twice. Just once. And I'm just gonna smooth it all out and try to match it better to the reference image. So we'll just blob pieces out. And I'm not working at all on the front profile right now, so it might look really silly when I turn it. Oh, is it mirrored? No, it's not. Dang it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, now I can fix everything. I'm gonna speed up those themes first. Get rid of all those. Well, you can always private message me and we could work something out. I do like taking commissions. Right now I don't have any commissions right now. But I do have other projects. Let's pull that down to match the line. Push that in a bit. Since this is just the body, I want it to more follow the line of the tummy there. We'll pull it back. See if I've got. Where's that mat cap? I can like choose a cool material for it. I actually like working just with the standard gray though. Although sometimes working with the mirrored surface is really cool. I think I need to turn that empty's visibility down even lower. Go back to object mode, click the empty. Even lower. It's a lumpy dragon right now. Back to sculpt mode. Push that in. Keep pushing and pulling. Smooth. Smooth it all down. Now I'm going to start rotating it and putting in some of the forms. Smooth it up a bit. Now for this nose, I could add another shape, or I could just, try to, lump on stuff like that. I think I'm probably better off adding a shape. Oops, that's masking. Mode, add, but a UV sphere. Maybe a cube would have been better for it. We could add a cube for the connecting bit between the face. To get the angle right, even though it's like way off from there. There we go. He's beautiful. Sculpt mode. Mesh. And now we're gonna smooth it down into the face. It's taking shape now. Something up with this back here. Here's the shoulder blades. We can stick some wings on those later. I remember that Sonic when that was back when I was doing the extra like icon promotion thingy. That was fun. I still have a bunch of those on my computer, so I have to like scroll through them, and it's like a sea of rainbow icons. Okay, let's get some crease. Crease what I want? No, I think I actually want this. Don't hollow out an eye spot. Okay, and put eyebrows on. Sounds like John's having an exciting phone call. Must be with one of his brothers. They get excited about things. They're working on battle bots to fight against each other with. The dragons don't really have cheeks. They do have ears. Not sure what to do with the ears. I do stuff with the spikes, I guess. I kind of want to make those a separate object because then I could color them separately from, you know, everything else. Let's just keep adding non-color details. Looks pretty good. Hide that image. Looks a little creepy right now, but hopefully I can fix him up into something usable. I want that to look more like a jawline and less like a flappy neck. Okay, just need some ears and some legs and a tail. This is a bunch of stuff right now. Bring it back. Okay, let's add some legs. Go to edit mode. And we'll just use a sphere, or not a sphere, a cylinder. And we'll do that. I'll splay the legs just slightly here. Looks good. Okay, so now I'm gonna add this leg, which is a little more complicated. I can select all these. Sometimes you can get it, sometimes you can't. Here we go. Oops. Faces. Faces. Now, with that thingamajigger, I'm just gonna shape a cube into whatever I need. I'll just do it right here. Keep it down. Go. Really sure how to mirror these. I'll probably just end up cutting the whole thing in half and mirroring it anyway. So we'll just make two legs at once. So this one is gonna be a paw. technically could just, you know, make one paw, I suppose. And then just duplicate it. Not really comfortable with duplicating complicated stuff yet, though. Alright, so now we're gonna remesh all that. Go back to script mode. Remesh. Now it's all stuck together, and I can just smooth it in. Remesh it again. Get rid of those pointy bits. Add in some meat where necessary. Add and smooth, add and smooth. I'm gonna have to look up some horses pretty soon and find out where all their muscle bumps are, because I don't remember. That's sort of like the two of the lines that you need, and I don't think that's gonna be good enough for something like this. Little pause. Just need to get some substance down here to work with. Let's remesh it again. Fix the inside here. Ooh, coming along. Alright, let's pull in that back leg there. A little more form. Squish down these bits. One more remesh. Trying to form in enough like geometry to make this paw work. I have a lot of trouble sculpting paws. I don't know why. I want to smooth up this knee here too. Get a smooth line going. It's so lumpy. I'm sorry, dragon. Making you so lumpy. Okay. Oops. Here we go. And some of this out back here. Pull this part up. Put it in And they're too smooth. Get rid of some of this perfect straightness of the front leg. Get rid of that empty. Should probably want to keep that. Back side of these. Feetsies. I read apologizing. This is gonna be really fun. Not too bad though. I'm gonna smooth it down just a little bit more. My flashback. Welcome back. So, cutting into the paws. And remove some of that top geometry. Something just suddenly decided to stab me. Sitting on something? Phantom stab. Smooth the toes. I'll add the nails separately, I guess. That one toe is much better than the others. I should smooth it down. There we go. This area here, I could probably shape out the arm a little more. So let's take out a little bit like that. Make a nice little elbow area for him. That should be good. Not a bad start. Gotta fix the feet still, but no. They're not horrible for just knocking this thing out. Anyway, I should probably wrap up streaming here. We'll come back to this dragon friend. I won't be streaming tomorrow because I have other things going on, but I will start back on Wednesday again, and hopefully I'll have more to do in this scene. I'm excited for this one. Poor Mark, he's just having a bad day. Anyway, thank you so much for coming, guys. It was really fun. And I'm glad I got to whip out Blender today. Get half a dragon done. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.